Well, hey folks, wanted to shoot a quick video here. My name is Scott. I'm a radon mitigator in Virginia. I make videos for other radon mitigators, those looking to get in the business. And if you're a homeowner, you can hang out. Check out www.nrsb.org. That's the National Radon Safety Board. Just plug in your zip code and that'll put you in touch with a certified radon professional in your area. So on this job today, we're plugging along pretty well. There's a couple things. Well, that's why I always shoot videos, because I show you the stuff that's not normal. We've got the conventional 4-inch pipe coming in, and man, we were lucky on this one. This was about a 50s or 60s house, and usually they don't give us good gravel underneath the slab, but we came out pretty sweet there. So I'm gonna take you out here real quick. Using downspouts. The reason why, because they line up, if you're sitting next to other downspouts, they line up really well. When you use regular pipe, you know, we're confined with 45-degree angles and 90-degree angles. And downspouts are not 45 or 90, they're like 60 or something like that. So they line up a lot more flush and come out pretty sweet there. It depends really on your overhang. If you got a really wide overhang, you ought to consider going back to downspouts. But when it's, you know, about 2 feet or so, you can get away with the pipe, with the thin gauge PVC. Just wanted to touch on something real quick about this downspout thing, should you decide to get into it. The reason why they're frowned upon is because they don't seal up so well. They let air escape if you don't do it the right way. For instance, the aluminum downspouts, they leak air. So if you do this thing, you want to use the vinyl or PVC and just seal the joints, and that way it's airtight. And yeah, that's why they're, you get it, that's the deal. This is going to let water pass through, but it's not airtight. So that's the deal with downspouts. Hope that helps. And you want to use the oversized downspouts, not these small ones. I think these are 4x3 and these are 2x3. Kind of rusty on them because it's been a while since I've used them. All right, hope it helps. So on this one, what we had in this home behind door number 1 is an unvented crawl space that was underneath the front porch here. And I'm really confident that that was a pretty big source of the radon problem in this house. I can't say for certain because we didn't do extensive testing. We don't have time to make science projects out of these things. They're real estate transactions. They want them done. They want radon gone. Make it do. That's what we do. But with experience and instinct, we wanted to plug that hole. And I'll show you. Well, actually, you're already looking at it. Let's see. But the power of editing. So what we did also is to relieve that. You know, these jobs, they're called sub-slab depressurization systems. So that's, you know, if you really analyze the word, what we're doing is it's like puncturing a balloon and allowing it to deflate. That's why our homes act as basically big balloons just filling up with radon. This gives it a way to deflate or depressurize. See? So that's what we're in essence doing now to this plugged up crawl space. So around there, we put a little hole in and put it in some critter guard, so so critters won't get in it. And we're letting that depressurize as well. And so we feel good about that. And of course, it kind of looks a little ghetto. Well, that's maybe a little harsh, but the point is, it's better than we found it. We didn't really charge extra for it. And if somebody wants to come in and put a legitimate crawl space vent in, you know, they can. That's not our line of work. And so we just made it better than we found it. And it's a tip that I wanted to put out there for you to look out for should you have stuff like that. Because it'd be a shame to put the system in and then when you retest it and then, well gosh, it's still high because you didn't want to do that follow through over there. All right, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, why don't you smash that like button and consider subscribing. I put out content that helps the radon community. I feel like it does. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.
Versus 100.